This is the Legacy School Sudan, Year 7, Geography Lesson 1 by Nada Makki. You're going to need your geography textbook, workbook, copybook for this lesson, and your pencil, eraser, and sharpener. First thing, I'm going to introduce you to the course and to your geography book. So this book, Progress in Geography Key Stage 3, is designed to help you progress in geography through your middle school years, so it's for year 7, 8, and 9. And this year, 7, you will study the first 5 units of the book, how to become good geographers, learn about the natural resources of the earth and how they are running out, and what is an economy. You're going to learn some economics. Unit 4, what is weather and climate, and Unit 5, about the geography of Russia. Okay, in this book we have key elements. The first thing, the vision statement in flap A, the use of geographical data such as OS maps. We're going to learn about them in this lesson, and the activities to make sense of the data, and the inquiry questions you're going to learn about in this lesson as well. Okay, the first thing, the vision statement. As you study this course, you will see how important geography is, not just to your life now, but for the future. Progress in geography will give you the opportunity to engage with and enjoy your studies, developing a passion for learning and about our rich and diverse planet. It's going to strengthen your arguments by justifying your views when reaching conclusions and making decisions. Identify and challenge bias when thinking critically about different viewpoints. You're going to have your own viewpoint. You're going to opportunity to expand your geographical vocabulary and use it to communicate your geographical ideas through discussion, debate, and writing. You're going to be curious about people and places, make sense of people and places using a wide range of geographical data. You're going to expand your knowledge of places and their location, investigate places at all scales from personal to global. Use different maps routinely to develop your spatial awareness of a variety of places at different scales. We're going to learn about maps, different scale maps, and everything. Consider what places are like and how the past helps explain the present and predict the future. Appreciate the world and understand how physical and human landscapes are interdependent and interconnected. Investigate issues affecting a diverse range of places and people now and in the future. Of course, the future is very important. We don't have to just care about our world now. We're going to have to preserve it for our children and grandchildren. Okay? Develop your understanding of the big ideas of geography and how they interconnect. Investigate and ask your own geographical questions. You have to be you have to be curious in geography. And investigate the world through increasingly complex geographical inquiry. Why do we learn geography? Okay, learning geography helps you make sense of the physical world, which is our planet, what our planet is like, the work of rivers, the sea, and ice. Makes sense of the human world, how and where people live, develop, and earn a living. The environmental world, habitats such as mountains, forests, oceans, and how they develop. Okay. What aspects of the world does this image show? You see it in the cover of your book. Okay. The first aspect is the physical world, as we said above. Okay. What can you see? You can see rivers. We can see coasts. We can see snow-capped mountains, and we can see volcanoes. Another thing we can see are clouds. Okay. So another thing are aspects of the environmental world. What can you see from the environmental world? We can see mountains, we can see forests, and we can see oceans. The third thing are aspects of the human world. We can see cities, we can see shanty towns, and we can see arable and pastoral farms. Wind turbines as well. Okay, these are aspects of the human world. Also cargo ships in the ocean. Okay, who likes to travel and visit new places? What do you need to know about a new country before you visit it? I'm going to link it to geography. Okay, where that country is and how far it is. You need to know how to read a map. Okay, before you go, you need to choose a country and you need to read the map and see where it is, how far it is away from your country. The second thing you need to know is how do you get there? What types of transportation are available? Do you need to go by bus or by plane or by ship or train? What weather is there at the time you're planning to travel? Or maybe you're going to change the time you're traveling according to the weather. And what type of clothes you need to take with you. Okay, where you choose to stay, what type of hotel, and currency exchange, the currency exchange rate. You have to plan your budget, okay? If it's too expensive for you, the hotel you chose, then you're going to choose a less, for example, instead of a 5-star hotel, you can choose a 3-star hotel or even a small apartment, okay? What interesting places to visit? You need to know the map symbols. You're going to learn how to read them. And how are the people like? You need to learn about the human environment, okay? The traditions, the language, the food, etc., okay? This means that you need to be a good geographer, because a good geographer investigates and understands all aspects of the world, which we talked about, the physical, the human, and environmental. He develops a locational knowledge of where places are in the world, the oceans, the continents, and the countries, and needs to ask questions and use a wide range of geographical data to investigate places. Where that place is, what is it like, why, how, who, and how to get there, for example. Okay? And now we're going to learn about how has the knowledge of the world progressed over time. Map making. Of course, everything is in your geography book, but I'm going to give you a quick review. Cartography or map making has been an important aspect of human history for over 8,000 years. Geographers' definition of a map is a graphic representation presenting a spatial understanding of places, ideas, or events in human and physical worlds. An accurate map of the world could not be constructed before the 14th century, because half of the planet had yet to be explored or discovered. Maps A to C show examples of maps which demonstrate how our knowledge and understanding of the world had evolved through time. So through the maps I'm going to show you now, you're going to see how our knowledge of the world has been different. Okay, and the first map here, it was made in 194 BC. Somebody named Eratosthenes, a Greek scholar, was the first person to use the term geography. He was also the first person to calculate the circumference of the Earth with amazing accuracy. His original map was drawn about 194 BC. It was lost long ago. The map here is a reconstruction. It shows the known world in 2,300 years ago. Okay, if you look at map A here, you see that some parts, some continents are missing. They were not yet explored, okay? And even the continents drawn in the map, on the map, are a bit out of shape, okay? Now we're going to, in 1658, map B was published in 1658 by the Dutch cartographer Nicholas Visscher. This map shows more of the world than map A, because by the 17th century, new areas of the world had been discovered and explored. Sailing ships had allowed explorers from Europe to travel across the oceans and discover new lands in North and South America and parts of Australia. As you can see in the map, these continents were not there in the previous one. But if you look closely at map B, you will notice that the coastlines of these continents suddenly stop, as though the map is unfinished. Now in 1969 and beyond, a new age of exploration began, leading to the NASA Apollo 18 space mission landing a man on the moon for the first time in 1969. Space travel has become more commonplace today. The image they sent back from Earth, of Earth from space, changed the human perspective about our planet. Many satellites now circle the Earth, sending back real-time images like the one in map C. Image C that are used to accurately map the planet. They are also used to monitor the changing environment and weather systems. Google Earth uses massive amounts of data to allow us to view the planet in great detail. So after the satellites era, everything has been changed, okay? How we look at the Earth and how we look at the continents and how we look at the planet, okay? You have your homework. Answer the following questions in your geography copybook. Please don't forget to skip the first page in your copybook and write the headline and the date of the topic. Okay, page 3, questions 1A only, 2, 4, and 5, and in page 5 you need to answer only questions 1 and 2. Okay, from the textbook. And in your workbook, please answer pages 2 to 3. Remember to find a geographical news report in a newspaper or a website for the homework. Thank you very much. This was